Why, hello. Okay. I got Manly P. Hall's amazing The Secret Teachings of All Ages, and it's so good. I got like the illustrated edition, so every single page has tons of text plus at least two pictures on it. So it's really good, and one of the chapters talks about if Shakespeare was Francis Bacon. And it's interesting because I was reading the secret book of Shakespeare, or Shakespeare's secret book, which talks about Francis Bacon and him both using the 33 code. And in King Henry IV, the word Francis appears 33 times on one page, and that's the ultimate, Masonic number. And the name Bacon is hidden in the Tempest, Act 1, Scene 1. The beginning of each capital letter, and, well, I'll just read it. Begun to tell me what I am, but stopped, and left me to a booteless inquisition, concluding, stay, not yet. B and begun, A and end, and CON in concluding is Bacon, and they're all capitalized. It looks better than red. So, who knows? And their pictures really look alike. Only a couple things like their lips were different. So I mean, Socrates, he's the king of logic. He's like the whole reason we have a method to analyzing shit. And he had a daemon on his shoulder that told him truths, told him what to say. He believed in Atlantis, okay? He got it from the ultimate real shit. Of course, Atlantis is real. And he was put to death for promoting psychedelic mushroom, or for wanting to tell people about the Masonic use of psychedelics. They didn't want everyone to open their mind. It was only for certain people. Socrates was the first to be like, hey, this is knowledge for everyone. It's no longer for the high classes. So, I mean, if we're using the Socratic method, we should realize his fucking roots, his foundation. There's an article I'll show you that scientists found out, obviously, that solar activity directly affects human consciousness. Talks about the rises and falls corresponding exactly to huge historical events. Also, there's a government treaties with extraterrestrials, potentially, in the year 1987 when I was born, and it was called Aquarius, potentially. That's my sign. So it's like, has my name all over it. There's a great documentary, just check out Thrive. It talks about free energy, how we got it from the UFOs, and why the banksters are, not letting it out because they want to, get all their money first before the world collapses. But they're the ones causing the world to collapse. So it's a fucking ironic cycle we gotta get out of. Okay. Potentially the Viracocha monument, it's so specific and detailed because it might be a hydrogen bomb. I read this in the Giza Death Star, one of the best fucking books with science about that. And Tutankhamun Prophecies by Cotterill, the scarab beetle, it's like a little head, a bigger body, and then a bigger, ass. Apparently it's reminiscent of solar flares hitting Earth. I'll show you that later, or you should pick it up yourself. There's a whole essay, by the way, by Terence McKenna called I Understand Philip K. Dick. I just thought it was a quote. Apparently it's a whole essay of him saying, after Philip K. Dick was already dead, saying, yes, you're right, Dick. Philip, I mean. Time is in spirals, but it's in spirals of 64, and then he goes into the time wave 0, and it's exactly what I wanted. They just never got to talk to each other. But anyway. Also another YouTube video about Maurice Cotterill talking about sunspots curing cancer. And flares like that, and that technology exists, and every time someone discovers it, it's taken away. But yeah, watch that Thrive documentary. It talks about that a lot too. Peace out.